my presentation. This is Sridevi Angadi. I'm a master's student in data science from Christ University, Lavasa, Pune. Today I'm going to explain you about the exploratory data analysis that have been performed on the Zomato dataset that I have collected from Catalyst.com. So let's get started with EDA. I have performed my EDA in Jupyter Notebook and then I have committed with Julian.ml. Here you can see importing libraries, data loading and its info and reprocessing. We have imported certain libraries such as pandas, numpy, matplotlib, cpon. Then we are going to download a data set. We are going to read it to data variable and next we are going to use the score data.head to find the first 5 rows or records of the dataset and data.tail to retrieve last 5 rows of the dataset and data to explore to see all the data that is present. Here you can see there are 51,717 records of data, that is row, and 17 columns are present such as URL, address, name, online order, book table, rating, phone number, location, restaurant type, dish type, etc. Data info and description, data description. Here we are going to get info and data description of each column and their data types, and we are even listing the columns and shape of the data. Then we are describing the words, and you can find here like what is the minimum value of the word and what is the maximum value of the word, and also we are finding for the missing values. We are checking if there are any missing values, and then we are going to check whether these values are really which columns are really useful and which are not. If they are not useful, then we are going to eliminate those column names, and if there are any complex column names, so we are just renaming them in the shorter form. Next, we are going to the pre-processing and visualization. We are taking the restaurant name, so we are plotting graph for this. From this graph, you can see that the cafe cafe has the most number of restaurants, and also you can see that chai point has least number of restaurants. Next, online orders. Are there any online restaurants that accept online orders? Yes, how many? So by this graph, you can see online orders has no null values and most of the orders are online. So you can see most of the like online orders are in leading. So table, book table. Are there any restaurants that have option to book a table? If yes, how many? So we can see that very few restaurants that has option to book table and others have no such facilities. Then location. We are going to take note of 10 location of the restaurants and you are going to check them percentage wise, and here you can also get location versus count. You can see by this graph you can see that BTM has highest number of restaurants and Bengaluru has least number of restaurants. Restaurant type, we are listing out what are the restaurant types and their percentage, and also you can note that Quick Bites has most frequently visited restaurant type is of Quick Bites, and average cost. Average cost, you are again going to list out what is the average cost using pie chart, and here you can see average cost for two people in rupees. The average cost for two people in rupees is around 300 rupees. By this graph you can get this value. So next is dishes like. Same way we are going to plot the graph here, and by this graph we are going to understand the most likely dish in Bangalore is pasta. Then about the rating, the average rating per restaurant in Bangalore is found to be 3.9. Next about the cuisine, here you can see the most likely cuisine in Bangalore is North Indian. Next it comes to rate versus online orders. Here it is a clear effect on rating with respect to online order. By this graph you can understand. Then we are going to list out what all we have done above and what are the analysis we are doing by that graph. Next, coming to model building. Model building, we are doing some pre-process for model building. We are writing the code for that, and we are dropping out the columns which are not necessary, and we are replacing some column names, and we are performing some modeling activities. We are also performing the label encoding, and we are coming up with the x variable, y variable for our next model building. We are splitting the data for the model building. We are standardizing the values, standardization of values for model building, and finally we are coming up with the model one, that is linear regression, and there you can see output is 21.0764 something. Model 2, you can see random forest, it is of 91.003%. Then model 3 is of ridge regression, it is of 2.1.76, and model 4 is lasso, that is of 18.05%. Next, coming towards the conclusion part. So out of these four models we have applied, we observed that random forest regression has held maximum accuracy. So now let us compare the actual value and predicted value. Prediction from random forest regression. So you can see, and these are the actual values and these are the predicted values. And next we are doing same predicted values and for ridge regression. So these are the actual values and these are the predicted values. So this is end of our EDA. So all I can say is you can improve all the model accuracy by using applying hyper parameter optimization and sample methods, cross validation methods. So my final conclusion is that the Zomato dataset was analyzed to gain some insights of food industry in Bengaluru. Here we have collected the Zomato Bengaluru restaurant dataset and analyzed the data with the help of exploratory data analysis and come up with the difference between the actual values and predicted values. This seems to be very important factor to consider when talking in the sense of future growth and revenue management of the restaurant. We deduce some great results like which city has most number of restaurants and hence highest number of foodies. We also saw that which city has highest number of well-rated restaurants, what locations are mostly preferred by people, etc. We found ourselves some great restaurants and some not so great ones. The magic of data analysis is that it gives a new perspective towards a problem and can even help in discovering some amazing facts and figure out just by looking at the data. Thank you so much for watching.